Hi, I'm the Cosmic Adonis, Sean, and I want to talk about how you affect other people when your emotions are high. So I'll try this. The too long didn't watch, because most of you won't. You have choices. Your choices affect other people. When you're emotional, those choices are still present in yours, and it's your responsibility to become present in the moment and aware of what you do. All right. So we'll get into how do you do this? How do you accomplish this? How do you make a change that will actually help your quality of life, especially if you live with someone, have a husband, have a wife, a boyfriend, girlfriend, a kid. So I want to give an example, a recent example. This has to do with my kids, so it kind of hits home. We had the hurricane coming a couple weeks ago. The day before, I spent hours trying to get this generator to work. The next day, it's raining. I still got a little more work to do, and I got to go to work that night, so I got to leave my family alone when it hits. So stress is high. There's high stakes. There's consequences. My knuckles are bloody. They're bleeding. Carburetor cleaner has gotten in my eyes. It burns. It burns my hands every time I clean that carburetor when it gets into the blood and the scratches. So I'm kind of hot. My temper's definitely there. I did a good job the day before, but the second day it got to me. I needed to take one more trip to the store, and baby girl wanted to come. And she wouldn't take no for an answer. She was in one of those moods, right? Because daddy hasn't been playing a whole lot for a day and a half, and that's not normal in my house. So she's climbing on me, clinging on me, and I keep telling her, hey, you can't come. I need to go. I need to just be quick in and out. And I got mad. I yelled. I yelled in a way that I don't like to yell. There's one thing to yell to get attention. You know, sometimes your kids need a little bit of a snap. There's another thing to yell because you're not regulating your emotions as a parent. I'm not going to tell you how to parent your kids. This is just my house. So I felt bad. I felt horrible. I get in the car, I'm riding to the store, and I'm reflecting on the situation. And it hits me, right? My belief system kicks in. What do I believe? What do you believe, Sean? I ask myself. I believe that I'm on earth to find the love through the traumatic situations and how to express that love to the people around me. That presents options. That shows other people ways that you can interact with them that cultivates a better reality. That's what I believe. So I say that to myself and I go, okay, you failed. pretty big L on that one. What could I have done different? Okay, well, you couldn't have yelled. Well, how? How could I have not yelled? Well, be present in who you are. When the emotions creep up and you feel, especially under that branch of anger, right? The frustration, maybe some jealousy or whatever it is that generates that angry feeling, you got to train yourself to be present to say, well, what do I believe? What do I believe is my existence here worth? What am I supposed to do? So as I got frustrated being back home, fighting the epic battle of the generator, baby girl would come out, knock over some tools or whatever. Well, what do I believe? I need to express love in these moments. The anger quells when you realize that, when it's a true belief that you have. And this is why I make these videos and this content, to express the power of challenging what you believe, to have your beliefs shape and reflect who you want to be. Because in those next moments, I didn't yell, I didn't get mad. I usually laughed. I let her help me. Even though I'm soaking wet, I'm in physical pain, I'm stressed, I'm on a time constraint to get to work, I let her help. I let her be a part of it. I calmed down. We had a better interaction. I created a better bond. I was able to teach. And a side note, you will create trauma. You will be part of trauma. Integrating that trauma is the key to experience and growth. And the times when you were the tyrant, like I was that day, when you can look at that and say, okay, I put trauma on somebody else. I generated it. I was the cause that created that effect. And you can say, all right, that's part of who I am now. I'm a tyrant sometimes. What did I learn from it? Did I find love after it? Did I bring love into the world because I didn't behave the way that I want to? I did. I created a lot of more love in my life. Because when I get frustrated, I don't go to, oh, don't do that. Oh, I'm busy. I go to, okay, all right, let me think about why I'm here. And I regulate myself through that. Maybe I take some breaths along the way Maybe I take a break for 5 minutes just to refresh. But that belief system, that is what keeps you grounded. That is what keeps you on the path you want to be on. It's your responsibility to figure out what your belief system is and to use it to your advantage of growth. I believe in finding love, even in the bad places. You've seen me post the meme probably. There is no good or evil, there is only experience. That's a belief of mine. There is only experience. And if you learn how to find the love through those experiences and express it onto others, you're going to have a pretty good road. Because other people don't deserve to have your emotions projected on them. All you do with that is you breed more anger. You bring the whole house into a place where everybody's mad. Well, I'm going to get you. Well, you yelled at me. Well, you yelled at the kid. Well, you did that to me. And what happens? There's a whole house full of anger until someone takes the lead in regulating it, until someone takes the lead to say, hey, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have brought this into the house. That's on me. Can we step back? Can we reset? Can we try to find some love in this situation, even though we're at a place where we might not see it at this moment because it's there? And if you say something like that, it might sound silly the first couple times. It might not get the reaction that you're hoping to get, but it will certainly change the environment. I speak that from experience. This isn't everything I planned on saying and not in the quite way that I presented it in my mind before I hit record, but I kind of like where it went and I'm going to let it ride. Be present in who you are at the times that it's difficult to be present in who you are. It matters not just for you, but for the effects that you put on other people and for the reality that you cultivate. Deuces. Peace.